So today's lesson is all about this chord, the minor major 7 chord, a really tense minor chord that is fantastic to have in your chord vocabulary. Now, I'm going to talk through what scales this chord comes from, what it is, how to play it on the guitar in different positions, how the chord functions, and lastly, what songs I recommend you check out with this chord in. If you're new here, my name's Andy and I do jazz and swing guitar lessons every Wednesday, so please consider subscribing and liking the video. I'd love to know what you guys think of this chord, if you already use it, or what you think of the sound of it. The minor major 7 chord is a very mysterious sounding chord, and it's a mysterious sounding chord because it really is a juxtaposition of two opposing forces of major and minor. If we take a regular A minor 7 chord, so we have A, the root, we've got C, the minor 3rd, E, the 5th, and G, the minor 7th or flat 7th. Whereas the minor major 7 chord has A, the root, C, the minor 3rd, E, the 5th, and then G sharp, a major 7th. Hence the minor and major, so we've got a minor 3rd and a major 7th in this chord. So you get that interval, you know, which sounds tense. A and G sharp, major 7th interval. So we're just taking our minor 7th and we're swapping out the minor 7th or the flat 7 and replacing it with a major 7. Now that regular minor 7 chord comes from the A minor scale, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. If we take the first note, the 3rd note, the 5th note and 7th note of that scale, we get the notes A, C, E, G, we get A minor 7. But what scale does this minor major 7 chord? It must come from some more exotic sounding scale than that, and it does. So you can find this principally in the melodic minor scale and the harmonic minor scale. So if you take the A melodic minor scale, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, and if you just take the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th and the 7th note of that, you're left with the notes of an A minor major 7 chord. If you take A harmonic minor, A, B, C, D, E, F, G sharp, A. Again, if you take the 1st, 3rd, 5th and 7th notes of that scale, you can form a minor major 7 chord. So you can find these chords in the harmony of the melodic minor and harmonic minor scale. In my experience, you typically get these chords as chord 1 in a minor key. So if we took a typical minor progression like a minor 2, 5, 1, we'd have like that. So again, it's just full with more character than if we did regular minor 7, which would be. So instead. As well as functioning as a 1 chord, you also get it used for the minor rundown, and by that I mean this sort of cliche thing, so A minor, then A minor major 7, you know, but that's with the 7th in the bass, A minor slash G, A minor slash F sharp, so it's the 2nd chord in that rundown. That's enough of me yapping about where this chord comes from, but I do think that's important. Let's move straight on to the shapes. I'll put these across the screen so you can see them clearly. So I'm going to include open and closed voicing ones, so movable positions as well, because I think the open ones are great for the, you know, intros or finishing chords because they have loads of tension. So let's start up with the open ones that I know. So we've got A minor major 7, which looks and sounds like this. So that's a 5-string chord, root on the A string, so you've got A, E the 5th, G sharp the 7th, C the 3rd, and another 5th, E. You can also do C minor major 7 in open position. So you've got C on the A string, the root, E flat, the minor 3rd on the D string, G our 5th, and then B the open string there, the major 7th. You have to really be careful not to play the E string at the bottom, otherwise it's going to really clash. So what I would do is let the pick fall on rest on the E string to stop it coming out. You can also do E minor major 7. For me this is a bit too bass heavy, but still well known. We've got root, 5th, major 7, 3rd, 5th, root. So moving on to some movable versions, I like this one. This is a D minor major 7, so the root is on the A string this time. So we've got D on the A string, the root, F the minor 3rd on the D string, A the 5th on the G string, and then C sharp the major 3rd on the B. Because there's no open strings, you can move it. It's good if you do it for E at fret 7 with the little finger, because you can do the open. And this is on the root E, so this is a G minor major 7, and we've got root, 5th, major 7, flat 3, minor 3rd, 5th, root. It's not as distinct as some of the others I'm going to show you. So this is C minor major 7 at fret 3. So we've got root on the A string, C, the 5th on the D string, G, major 7 on the G string, B, minor 3rd on the B string, and then another 5th. I sometimes also just take out the 5th and just am left with C, B and E flat. The 5th doesn't do a lot, the root doesn't do a lot really, just the 7 and the 3rds are the interesting notes. They're what make chords different, so taking out the 5th actually makes that nice. You can go, you know, C minor major 7, minor 7, minor 6, sounds nice. This is a good one for chord melody or for sort of stabs. This is the root, this time is on the D string. This is an F minor major 7. So you've got root on the D string, 5th on the G string, major 7 on the B, minor 3rd on the E. Good finisher. There's E, A. The final one I'll show you is with a thumb chord. One I did at the start of the lesson. This is a G minor major 7. We've got the thumb doing the root on the E string, then we've got nothing on the A and D string, we've got the minor 3rd on the G, the 5th on the B, and the 7 on the top, which makes it really stand out. Great with a bit of vibrato. Now if you're soloing over one of these chords, like say over a C minor major 7, easy option, C melodic minor, or C harmonic minor. Both of those have got that major 7 that you need. Now 3 standards I'd recommend checking out that contain this chord, My Funny Valentine. So C minor major 7, then C minor 7, then C minor 6. And so it's the second chord in that sequence. Very emotional sequence, I think, because of that minor major 7. Another song, In a Sentimental Mood, Duke Ellington's fantastic ballad. So we got D minor major 7, D minor 7, it's that same progression, D minor 6. Then he does the same thing on G minor going to the 4. So we've got G minor 6, G minor 7. That's one to check out. Another one, it's in the C section of A Night in Tunisia. So that's the minor major 7 chord. You could start practicing it by maybe trying some of those tunes I just mentioned, or just trying it maybe as a finishing chord on a ballad, and certainly get those shapes under your fingers. The movable ones are obviously more used to use, so I'd probably start with those first, but I just thought I'd share with you the ones that I like. If you'd like to learn more about jazz chords, then I recently did a video on the minor 7 flat 5 chord. I'll put a link up to it here. Or the other recommendation video will be from YouTube, personally recommended for you, and I'll put a link up to subscribe. And I do lessons every Wednesday, jazz and swing guitar lessons, so please be sure to tune in again, and I'll see you next time.